Welcome to your weekly look at West Georgia Wolves men's basketball on the Coach Dave Moore Show. And hello again, everybody. Welcome into the Coach Dave Moore Show. Mitch Gray with the coach of the West Georgia Wolves, sitting here on the stretch run of the 2018-19 regular season. 5 games to go. And Coach Moore, last Saturday in the Coliseum against a talented West Florida ball club, we entered a gut check, we made plays, we won a big ball game.
Yeah, it was a big game. We needed to win. It was against a team that had beat us by 30 points plus at their place earlier in the year. And it was a game we had to have. Our guys came out. We played with urgency. We battled. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but we got some key contributions from our young guys, and Mark Will Smith was the best player on the floor, and we ended up winning.
How many times this year have you been able to look in the mirror or look at someone and say Mark Will Smith was the best player on the floor?
Yeah, he's been consistent. He's putting up 30-point double-doubles, on a consistent basis. He's a terrific player. The key for us is to get other contributions. We had Michael Zebedakis go for 20 points, which was huge for us. We got 37 points from our freshmen in that game, and that was big. And when we get balanced scoring and we get some other guys getting involved in the offensive end, that's when we can be really good.
These guys are, we've seen them all year. You may lose sight. You don't, but others might. These guys are freshmen, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still learning. Michael, Jared, Dang, those guys are getting valuable minutes as freshmen, and we need them to contribute. And they've done a good job, Michael and Dang, especially on the defensive end. But now we need them to make open shots. With teams gearing their defense to Mark Will, they're going to get open shots, and we need them to knock them down.
Well, of course, we sat at the table after the ball game the other day, and we talked about Aaron Ulmer, senior point guard, got 2 quick fouls. Yeah. When you brought him back, he got a third. It's nice to have a guy like LaPerrion Perry go for a 10-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. He was huge in that ball game.
Yeah, he was, and he stuck a big pull-up jump shot as well. 10 assists, 1 turnover. He was running the show for us against the zone. He really got inside the zone and got some easy baskets for his teammates. And it was critical. We did a much better job attacking their zone than we did in the first game against those guys. And that was the key. And I just felt like LaPerrion was flowing. And when it was time to put Aaron back in, it was, we didn't want to change too much of what we were doing. And he was doing a great job. And he battled defensively. We were switching him on some big wings and some hybrid forwards, and he battled in front of those guys and did a terrific job.
That really wasn't just a zone. That was a long, athletic zone you had to attack.
Yeah, and they mix it up too. They go from tandem 2-3 zone. They play some triangle and 2, and we did a much better job attacking at this time, getting inside the zone, getting some easy baskets. But at the same time, you have to hit jump shots over the top of it, and Michael helped us do that. Jared Simmons came in and hit 3 threes, and Mark Will did his thing, and we had a much better, more balanced scoring attack this time.
Got some big hoops out of Blunt. You also got I thought a really good effort out of Willie Barnes in the lane.
Yeah, and when Willie's sealing and getting touches inside, we're that much better. And he came off the bench and played 27 big minutes. Gerald was in some foul trouble, and Willie played 27 minutes, which is, close to a season high if it's not a season high, and did a nice job. He rebounded. And then we brought Taj Fraley in at the end of the game to switch some ball screens and help us keep the ball in front against their guys, and it was a big team win.
Where are we right now? Never mind the standings. They take care of themselves. We're there. If we take care of business, we're going to the tournament. But where are we as a basketball team? 2 road games, 3 home games to go in the regular season.
Well, these 2 games coming up, Mitch, are the most important games of the season. They're road games in the Gulf South that we can win if we play well. We got to take them one at a time. But right now our road record in the Gulf South is 4-4. If we can turn that into 6-4, that is going to help us here in these last 3 games at home that we have, and against very good teams. Especially Lee and Alabama Huntsville at home to end the season. But we just got to take them one at a time. This is a really, really important stretch here, the guys know. They know that these are important games, and what we've talked about is that all our goals are still in front of us. We need to get to the tournament to have a chance. But once you get to that Tuesday in the tournament, in this league right now, in this year, the way it's shaping up, everybody's going to have a chance to win. There's not, I wouldn't be surprised if an 8 beat a 1 or a 7 beat a 2, in the Gulf South tournament in the first round. So it's wide open. We just got to get there.
An interesting thing, Montgomery, you look at them, the record's not great, but they've had some games. They've been very good. They've been close to some breakthrough victories, and they usually have good players.
Yeah, they got guys that can score. You know, they've got 3 guys that have scored over 100 field goals over the year. They got 5 guys that have hit at least 22 threes on the year. You know, so they got a talented team that can score. They've had some trouble stopping some people defensively, but you know, they got multiple bigs inside that can play. They've got a nice group, and I've watched film. They've pushed Delta State twice. Really hard and 2 good ball games, and Delta State's one of the best teams in our league. So, you know, it's a game that we have to go play well to have a chance to win. And, you know, that's been our mindset this week, getting ready. And we need to have another good day tomorrow or today, and then go up there tomorrow, get off the bus, and play our best basketball.
Montgomery over there Thursday night, a little bit after 9 o'clock in the city of Romance, Montgomery, Alabama, coming up on Valentine's Day. Shorter in Rome on Monday, and that's it on the road for the regular season. We're back home. Montgomery comes in, then it's Lee, then it's Huntsville. Stretch run is here for your Wolves basketball team. Go to uwgsports.com and follow our game against Auburn Montgomery. Thursday night, I'll be there to call it tip-off time a little bit after 9. And Coach Moore, we'll see you there, and let's go get a W.
Thanks, Mitch.
Head Coach Dave Moore of the West Georgia Wolves on the Coach Dave Moore Show. West Georgia at AUM coming up Thursday night, 9 o'clock. We'll talk to you then. And for Coach Moore, I'm Mitch Gray saying thanks for joining us, and as always, go Wolves.